Okay, welcome. I have finally, yesterday we got to, we were trying to get $100, right? $100 a day, trying to get down to 8,000. And there was only one trade I did, 3 contracts of silver. A price movement of so small, man, such a small price movement. And like 30 seconds, it yielded $513. So, I think I presented a video that goes through that exact trade. It was like a morning silver trade. Um, yeah, it was like at 7:30. But all in all, I waited until the next day to see my account, and these should match up. 8268 with 8268. 8286. Well, more is always better, but still, why is that? I'm not sure why. I mean, we took commissions out. We only traded silver, and we traded silver 6 times. Silver 6 times, because I looked at the book. My profit loss said 550. It did. So it should be P&L minus 550. Cash balance is the cash balance minus the commissions. It was 8304. I'm not sure why it's 8286. But whatever. I mean, we're over our limit. We're over it. So we won. We won the game. 8,000. We won the game, man. Now we can cash out. It's a cash out day. I don't know how much I'm cashing out. I guess I didn't really believe that I was gonna get all the way here, but I guess so. This was very easy. There were some trades that were risky in my time. I mean, remember, you have to remember that I traded 2 more days on top of this, and we got like extreme days, like the best days I've ever had. And we can just do, as you can tell, this was that yesterday, and this was the day before. You did not see this day, which was my best day. 1,630 bucks. This day, 545. I remember these 2 days, and then this minus 155. I was still even for a while. Waited like a week, and then we traded big this week. And then this is when I started the account, like with $1,000, and then I lost all of it, basically. Yep, all of it. And then like, all right. But overall, it is at I'm positive 3 grand in Ninja Trader. So yeah, that sums it up, man. I was doing $100 a day, but I don't care. All I care about is the chart. I don't necessarily care about um, like it was silver. I don't care if, see, this is a holding level right here. So if I would have got in right here, I don't care necessarily if this is $1,000. Sorry, $1,000 to my target, or I mean, I probably wouldn't get out there. I'd probably just a small amount, and especially right all the way narrowed down on the 3 minute hits this. and then breaks this, probably a break of this to here. This is where I would do it. If you look at this, this is my long position at 280. We're looking right here. If that breaks, I'm probably sending it down to here. I mean, it's likely go down to the open here, but I like right here. But I like getting out extremely early, so 270. So that's 2 ticks. 2 ticks on 3 contracts is 2 times 25. That's on 1 contract, so $25 a tick. 2 ticks, $25. It's $50 on 1 contract, and then I do this times 3. I open up 3 contracts, and that's $150. Dude, $150 for 2 ticks. I mean, that's insane. And that's 6. So out of that $150, we're going to be paying $36 in commissions, or apparently less. Apparently less, because I only traded 6 times, meaning that once, 3 in, 3 out, and apparently it's less, even though I looked at the website. But I'm fine with over exaggerating. Totally fine with that. But that's basically it. That would yield 150 minus 36. It's like $120. I mean, where's my stop? Like, ideally, I just want to show you. This is my supply zone. Actually, a supply zone, right? But I'm not actually taking this giant supply zone. I'm just taking the smallest itty bitty amount from this green line, which I probably get filled at. Yeah, I'll try to get filled at 280. Right here. And my target would be here. No lie. And my stop would be, if it keeps on going up, meaning what if it breaks this green line and it doesn't hit my target, it will most likely hit this pivot right here. And if that one works, ooh, we're looking upwards. And if that one works and it breaks this, I think probably if it breaks around this, in this gray line, I'd probably get out. It's hard to say because there's supply zones here, and I don't know if I'd actually take this trade. I was just saying that, yeah. I mean, if this bullish fib is what I want to see in a break, this is what I want to see a breakout of. But I also don't like seeing this pivot right here. I like seeing more of complete free space, like completely free space. On the 5-minute, that's the case. So here it gets into my supply zone that I can see. There's somewhere here too, but on the 15-minute, this is where it is. And it goes down and it breaks this. Yeah, I'm still taking that trade. I would want to get out right here though, before anything. That's the amount of free space I will capture. The smallest amount. So this trade is probably not going to happen because it's literally narrowed down to 1 tick, 75 to 80. But essentially, my risk reward is, let's say it's like this, and let's say this is down to this pivot, even though that's cutting it close. Even though, like, I'm pretty sure that it will go into this demand zone. And obviously it did when wave passed it, but I'm going with how can I lose? How possibly can I lose? So basically, on the 15-minute, I really want to put my stops because this is what the market is subject to. It's subject to the higher time frame. Well, it got into the zone. We're looking at this green line, I think. Yeah, we're looking at this green line and then this red line. So it will get into this zone. we're looking at right here. I'd probably get it right here. My stop. Just cutting it very close. 5 minute looks fine because we're looking at this red bar right now. This is when it's breaking, and we just want to capture just this move. It should be filled on the same bar, and obviously it did. But we're looking at such a minute trade, right? Minute. We're looking right here, and it goes up, and then we sell it as it's crashing downwards. We just want to capture the smallest amount. It should happen in like 30 seconds. If not, if it starts to turn or whatever, it hits this pivot that I was talking about, and it starts to turn, I'd probably want to get out right here. And that's not arbitrary. That's just it can bounce off this open or this close. It can bounce off the candle body. It can bounce off inside this wick, the top wick. It is in a supply zone on the 15-minute. It can bounce off here, but I'm not. This is an extreme amount of money holding it all this way. So essentially, I just want to get out. If it comes back up, hits this body, this will be my last resort. If it comes downwards, chances are, like I said, chances are our target will be filled right away. But we will have our stop in place right around here. I'd say right around here. And that's just saying, I mean, basically we're allowing price to get to this open. This opens at it's closed, my bad, at 295, and we're getting out at 300. I'd probably give it one more tick at 305, and that's not even to the end of the pivot too. Yeah, I don't like the stop placement in this one. It's not obvious because on the 3 minute it shows a great zone here and it shows a wall of pivots right here, and I'm getting out inside the pivots, which is not nice. But even though a stop placement is not nice, the trade still has a very high probability of me winning, because look, not even if I'm a dumbass with the charts, say I don't know anything about charts, and I don't think, or I haven't, all of this is made up. Say all of it's just garbage, dude. We're just dreaming. If I were to go and bet that price is going to move to this blue line or move to this red line, and I'm buying at, or I'm selling at the green line, really, the probability of me hitting the red line if I'm entering in the green is, well, I'll tell you how. I'll tell you it. It's just the risk reward relationship. That's the probability of success in a market where you don't know what you're doing, you know. And I know what I'm doing, well, which brings my probability of success so much higher. So right here is essentially 1, 2.5. So say 2.5. So 2.5. Price needs to go 2.5 more than the reward to stop me out. So picture a number line 1 through 10. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? If 2.5, let's say it's supposed to be right here. So let's say we're buying at 3. Okay. it takes 1, 2.5. Let's say 4 then. Okay, it takes 1, 2, 3 to get to my stop. Okay, this is my stop at 0, basically, or 1. Yeah, that's where my stop is. If it hits the end, that's my stop. Now it needs to go 2.5 times 3. That's how far it has to go, because my risk times 2.5 is my target. 7.5. So it needs to go for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It needs to go 7.5. Okay. Oops. So from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Let's just round it closer to make the odds worse for me, just like we did worse for me in the risk. Just like it's actually 12, but really, sure, 11.5. Let's say 11 we get out. Now, 1, 2.5. Let's say 1 I'm getting out. Okay, so this diagram basically tells you I'm buying at I'm buying at 4. If in a completely random market, I still have a greater chance of hitting my target than my stop at a rate of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 to 7. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, what the actual odds are, it's not 50-50. 50-50 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50-50 would be right here. So it's not 50-50, 50%, 50%. This is out of 1, 2, 3, 4, out of 11. Out of 11, what's 1, 2, 3? 3 divided by 11. 1 minus this. Oops. 72%. I have a 72% chance. 72% chance of hitting that. And I have a 28%, or yeah, 28% chance of hitting my of my stop. Okay, that's essentially why we win a lot, because not only we have edge, not only have I identified a small amount of free space, as small as it is, we can actually profit from it, but not only I have identified the free space, but we have also found our, our it's just our on a random walk kind of market, we still are winning 72% of the time. And if we have 0 edge, if we win 72% of the time and we lose 28% of the time, the risk reward will balance out our profit and loss, because I win little bits all the time, but then I have big losers, which brings down the profit and loss right back to 0. But because I have edge, that's what sets me apart from just a random, 72%, I should win. Because I have edge, and because it's coming from a 15-minute supply zone, and like we have these markers, indicators that really can show us where price is going to go, and especially if it breaks this line, this line right here, it's probably going to go to here at least to here. And so we know this stuff. So thank you for watching.